Hello wonderful people of the internet, my name is Caroline Kihugu. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, welcome, and if you've seen my face before, thank you for always keeping me company and for keeping me motivated to keep posting and researching more. Today I would like to talk about the quarter life crisis. That's the age between 25 and 30, and at this age is where there is too much expectations, because at this time you are considered an adult, unlike before when you are just okay, you are not a kid, you are not a grown-up adult, you are just there. Now here you're already complete with school. Most of the people are already complete with school. Most of the people are married. Most of the people have a job. Most of the people have a kid. And at this stage, let me speak about myself. I do not have any of those qualifications the society deem fit. I'm still in school. I'm supposed to be done with school. I am not married. I'm expected to be married. I do not have a kid. I'm expected to have a kid. And so many people look at me and they see failure. So many people just look at me and wonder what's in my brain. What am I even thinking? I do not have a job, an 8 to 5 that I'm going to every day, and people see me that I'm busy. No, I do not have that. And according to the society, I'm an example of failure. And sometimes those things hit us, and other times we are just okay. Speaking about my life over 25, or the quarter life, I would mostly call them opportunity, but then in a way, quarter life crisis. I feel like that explains my life at this moment. I'm at the stage where I'm not so sure about what I'm doing. I'm at the stage where I feel so lonely most of the time. I'm at the stage where I doubt everything I do. And I do take videos for YouTube, but then when I'm editing, I'm like, now what is this? What am I doing? Should I even post it? Let me delete them. Once they're already there, I'm like, will people watch? What will they think and all that? And so often I doubt myself a lot. So often I am dealing with anxiety. I am dealing with self-doubt, and it can be so exhausting. Most of the times I do not know how to handle myself when I'm feeling like that, and I will just sleep the whole day. I will lock myself up the whole day. Sometimes I know that I have to be in class, but then I do not have the courage. I do not have the will to even go out there and go to class, and I fight this a lot. Other times I know that I need to be out there looking for new clients, but then I am not mentally okay. I am doubting myself a lot, and it's the most difficult thing dealing with. You see, it's much easier dealing with people not believing in you, other than when you are not believing in yourself. I don't know if it is making sense. If you're fighting with your own brain, then it is so hard to convince your brain that, you know what, it's okay, and I can do this. But then when you're dealing with your own fears, when you have to convince your own brain that it is okay, it is not an easy thing. And you know what? I'm in that stage where I feel so irritated whenever a question about marriage, a question about parenthood, a question about sometimes even employment comes. I just feel so irritated. I just feel so hurt. I try so hard to avoid the questions. When are you getting married? When are you even having a kid? Like, it is so hurting. It is so stressful, considering that, I've always had these baby fevers, but then not many knows that I was once pregnant and I miscarried. And what comes with my miscarriage is you're so hard on yourself, and especially if you are dealing with it on your own. Ouch. If you're alone dealing with the whole situation, the person who made your mom is nowhere to be found. The person, they just went MIA. Most of the nights I was just in bed crying, asking questions like, how careless can I be? It feels like it's your fault. You miscarried. It's just so hard dealing with a miscarriage, then hearing all these questions. When are you getting married? When will you even have a kid? Where is your boyfriend? Where is your husband? All these things weigh you down. And I know so many of you will ask questions, but I don't feel like answering any questions anyway. I know so many of you will call me, hey Carol, why are you posting that here? I'm posting that because I know I'm not alone. And what I learned is very many people miscarriage during their first trimester. Between 1 to 3 months, very many people do miscarriage, and I didn't know it was common until I went through that myself. And you feel judged. Other than just judging yourself, so many people judge you. Others will accuse you of an abortion. Others, okay, like in my case, the dad was not present. The dad will accuse me of stressing. Like, at that time I was in so much stress. The father contributed, but then he accused me of always being stressed. But then not even once did he call to ask, how are you dealing? How are you feeling? Because, we were not together. We were together for a period, but then when I miscarried, I was on my own. So I was dealing with all that on my own. He didn't know that I would cry to sleep every night. He didn't know that I felt like the reason for my miscarriage. He didn't know that. Nobody even knew. Because I didn't talk about it. I was only talking about it. I only talked about it way later. After I felt, it's okay. I already miscarried. I cannot change it. So, anyway, other than that, I think life is good actually. Other than the many self-doubts, other than the many panic attacks, other than the anxiety and blaming myself for my misfortunes, life is so good. I feel so blessed. I feel so good. Learning to deal with all these phases in life and learning to handle the quarter life crisis it's actually not easy, but then it's what is making life beautiful. I don't even know what I'm saying today. My mind is just everywhere. And I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over. But life is generally good. Right now I can speak about it, my misfortunes, because I know someone is out there ready to call me and ask me, why are you posting about this? Please, not today. No, 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 not today. Nah, just not today. I cannot take your judgment today. No, I just can't.